G'day everyone, I'm doing a really quick intro because the camera's pretty low on charge, but I'm out here, I'm going to a party in Bendigo, so I'm doing a really quick intro. I'm going to have a couple of stops on the way to have a look for a little bit of a herp around before I actually go to this party, so let's see how we go. Thanks for watching, bye. Definitely took me ages to find some rubbish, but pleasantly surprised to find. I did not realise that stumpies were this far south anywhere. So that's kind of cool. We got a stumpy. He's in brumation, so we'll leave him alone. I also have very low charge, so goodbye, sir. Thanks for coming out. Okay, found another brumating stumpy. Yeah, again, this is weird, but I don't suppose it's that surprising. They're found around like the Grampians and stuff, so look at that. Fast asleep. He's a pretty one too. If he was awake, it would be nice to get photos of him, but I'm not going to bother him anymore. I'm going to cover him back up. Good night. Alright, it's the next day. I've had my post-Bendigo party. I'm using my phone at the moment because I want to preserve the camera just in case we find something really cool. But I'm out in a national park with a ranger habitat, and that. There's a few bits of tin out here, so because I'm doing my phone, I might as well see if I can get some flip clips. Nothing. I was a bit worried it was going to be super duper ultra mega wet underneath these, but it's actually not too bad. Got some really old snake skin. It's too old to be able to tell what it's from, but good sign. Never actually seen a snake out here, so I technically get Murray-Darling carpets out here, but that's not Murray-Darling carpet shed. Never featured a Tenotus on the channel, so well, I suppose I have, but never a good look. One of our bigger genus of skinks. There's like 300 species. There's not that many, but there's a lot. They're also pretty big in size. So they're common, they're everywhere. This is a eastern striped skink, eastern striped Tenotus. They get heaps bigger than this. And yeah, they can get quite massive. Yeah, little fella. Geez, that looks good. I'm impressed with my phone thus far. The phone's like getting closer than the camera ever did. Look at that. That's cool. God bless. Now this is some nice tin out here. Let's see what we got. It's a bit wet under that one, but this one looks heavenly. Let's have a look. What have we got? It's nice and warm under there. Some Bollingers. Nothing, you're joking. No. It's just 2 bits. Huntsman. Right, nothing on the road. Come on, I want to flip clip or something cool. Let's go. This one's got a bandy under it. Look at that bandy. No, there's no bandies under it. I lied. Changing my strategy. This one looks crap and there's going to be nothing under it. There's no way. Ever. No, absolutely not. Nothing under this. Told ya. Then, a little third stumpy of the weekend out and about having a bask. Hello little one. It's much too cold for you. It's only 14 degrees. The sun's actually magnificent. So, probably wouldn't be surprised if I stumble into a few more. Kind of contemplating that. We'll see how we go. If I'm feeling energised, I'll have a walk around that. I found a Murray-Darling carpet python shed up there, so probably be rude not to. Heard something half significant go into this, so let's have a look at what we got. Oh, a couple of big Tenotus. Nice. There are Tenotus literally everywhere out here. It's crazy. Be interesting to see how this footage turns out in an actual video, because if it works out quite well, I might continue doing the same thing, just filming everything with the phone. Then when something real good comes up, I rip out the camera. Just walking around like this, I reckon it's going to be better. And certain things I can really zoom up on, like the face, like that stumpy and the Tenotus. Guys, look at this. Look at that. It's a tiny baby. God, he's tiny. Look, honestly, he's a little as. That's probably a fresh-born baby. That's definitely this year's baby. Where's Mama? You are a very, very cute little baby stumpy. So this is pretty cool. Stumpies only have 1 to 3 babies per year in a clutch. As we know, they're the only really monogamous, look at that, that's cool. The only monogamous lizards. They pair for life, and they'll actually look after their babies until about this time of year. Just make sure that the babies will live and fatten up. So you can see he's in good nick. He's not super fat, but he's still out getting sun. He's so little, it'll take him no time at all to warm up, so he's probably eating some of this cape weed. You are very cute. Oh, I know, you're very grumpy. I'll leave you alone because you're a bit stressy. Okay, farewell. Thanks for coming out, little one. It's a wild Murray. Oh, it's a wild Murray. That fucking oh my God. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the single best find you've ever seen me get on an episode. I've got to compose myself a little bit. So this is a Murray-Darling carpet python. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I'm shaking, guys. So this is extremely rare. A mate was telling me that there's a weird relic population living on the rocks out here in Central Vic. And sure enough, holy shit, there's one right here. Okay, so I'm back on Earth. Yeah, so this is the biggest species of snake found in Victoria. These guys are pythons, so they are completely non-venomous. One of the only non-venomous snakes we have in Victoria. So it's these guys and bandies. No, not bandies. I'm still a bit not here. Hello, little one. These guys and blind snakes. So these guys, the reason these guys are so rare is because they're actually fall victim to poaching a lot. Yeah. Unfortunately, even though there's heaps of breeding in the pet trade, these guys tend to get picked up all the time. This is unreal, guys. This has made my day, my week, possibly my season. This might be the best find of the entire season, and it's winter. That's pretty cool. He's probably a couple of years old, this one. These guys are eating mostly mammals out here, so I've seen heaps of mice, but he definitely wouldn't put his pointy nose away from a little baby stumpy like we've seen. So luckily for that stumpy, this guy was just out basking, trying to get a little bit of warmth on a nice sunny day like today. Well, it's actually not sunny anymore. I'm actually extremely lucky I found one here today. I've come here in the middle of summer after a nice rain. It was about 26 degrees. It should have been perfect, but we didn't find any. So you can see on their head, on that bottom jaw, they've got those little holes on the bottom jaw. Hey, little fella, you're checking out the camera, are you? Those little holes are where he, well, can sense infrared from. So it's pretty cool. You're definitely ready to go back home, aren't you? I'll let you go now. Winter. I seem to find the best pythons in winter. Amazing. God bless. Thank you. Thanks for coming out, little one. That's up.